I wish I was getting cozy by a fire. Maybe hearing me chewing gum right now, which I will probably spit out once I begin streaming. Hey Evan. Glad you can make it. Oh, here we go. I was like, I hope I didn't lose the file. Thankfully I didn't. Alright. I'm pretty much good to go. We hope that you choke, We'll be doing no such choking today. Let me pause this music here. Alright. And do the... do the thing. Alright. Yeah, we should. Oh, anyway, we should be good now. Hello! Oh my god. I'm so unprofessional. Just struggling to put on a good show right now. Anyway, I think we're good. Hello, everybody! Let me know if I could be heard. I believe I can, that's what my metrics indicate, but yeah, let me know. Can I be heard? I don't think nobody's saying I can't be heard, so I will believe I can be heard. Alright, well, I'm going to go pick up right where I left off. Oh, thank you, Dashsuki. You saying that makes you very happy. Alright, well, like I said, we're going to pick up right where we left off. Last stream we did these two. So far this one was my favorite. Sven said this was his favorite too. I believe this is Natsuki's story, so we're just going to go right into Natsuki's story here and see what we didn't find out originally. So the people that are here now, thank you for being here. The people who aren't here, well, they're just going to have to watch the replay, because you snooze you lose, right? Parallel 3 Separator. Wednesday, the 4th of October, 2017. Oh, we have some mysterious screaming. Well, I'm guessing this is Natsuki's. Well, actually no, because the text box will be pink. I don't know, I'm guessing. Ah! Huh? Oh, this is Natsuki. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Kellen! Has Dad... No, not now. He can't be here now. I leap off the futon, scrambling through the bedroom door, and bounding down the hall.
But my question is, why is Natsuki so shook?
As I reach the stairs, I see Kellen. Alone.
I don't remember what part of the story this was from, though. Oh, she heard him scream. Oh, okay, I know what part of this was now. Okay.
He stopped screaming, but is clearly still suffering badly. I rush to his side and unaware of what else to do, trying to comfort him. Kellen, he isn't here, okay? He's in here. Calm down. It's okay. Calm down. Just breathe. I double down. It's only me, okay? Just breathe.
And our man's look shook as hell. Yeah, and this mod really got to DMC, man.
His eyes start darting all around the room before focusing on me. He mumbles something out, but I shut it down. Just take it easy a sec, okay? Breathe through your nose. His erratic breathing is still alarming, but it seems to be calming. He's making an effort to control it, which is a relief. Okay, good. That's better. You're doing great. As I regain my own senses, I can't help but wonder what caused it.
Man had a nightmare about your dad coming through and messing everything up. You know, the whole basis of the Exit Music Redux story.
A bad dream, probably. It's probably nothing, but... To be sure, though, I should probably ask. The hell happened? Still quiet and a little mumbly, he croaks out a response.
Probably best I don't tell you.
Why not?
Bad dream. It's not that hard to imagine.
Right. Unfortunately, it's not hard to imagine. It's just... Is taking that big a toll on him?
Well, Natsuki, don't forget. He's going through a lot right now. He's dealing with you. He was dealing with his issues about Sayori. And he's neglecting his own issues. So, on what you want. Oh, you just finished her, Daisuke? What'd you think about it? Personally, I enjoyed playing that series. I thought it was a lot of fun.
I should have figured it sooner. God. I'm sorry, Killen.
Don't apologize. It's not your fault.
Giving up the point, I sigh.
Nice mod. I thought it was a nice mod too. I give Black Scientist my regards for the work he put into making her. You know, whatever problems I have with it aside, I overall enjoyed the experience. Especially that final, the finale of that mod. That was super intense. Very good writing on his part.
I know better than try and contest that.
Yeah, because when he did that to you, you didn't like that at all.
It's probably best not to argue the point, so... If you say so... Just keep breathing through your nose, slow and steady. It helps.
Okay.
He follows the pattern, and after only a while, he slowly begins easing up. But without an explanation, he scrambles off the couch, rushing over to the window. He disappears under the curtain, probably get a good look out into the street.
Oh, okay, so this is... Oh, okay, so... This actually takes place not that long after, like, spinning plates. Because this is right after, Natsuki's dad shows up.
But he can't be looking for Dad. He doesn't... Of course it's about Dad. It's got to be. It explains all the weirdness yesterday. But how the hell did he find out? Does he even know? Killen? He fumbles with the curtains, trying to get himself unstuck. Once free, his guilty eyes meet mine. I don't think he'll tell me without a little probing. You think maybe now is the time to tell me what's got you so... Well, scream bloody murder in your sleep and staring out the window like a madman at 5 in the morning? I hazard a mention of the unmentionable. Let me guess. It finally occurred to you how insane my dad is.
Worse.
How can it be... worse? He stands there in silence, clearly trying to put his words together. I'm honestly a little scared to hear what he has to say. Before I can prepare myself for what might happen, though, I get my answer.
I saw him.
What did he just say? Huh?
I saw your dad.
He... No, he can't have. I can feel bile rising from my stomach at the sound of it. The hairs on my back stand on end. The last thing I wanted to hear. Maybe he's imagining things. Maybe it's just a dream. You... in the dream?
Well, yeah, but...
No.
I saw him.
Stop!
When I was out with Sayori on Monday.
Fuck! It's real. It's happening again.
We were on the way back from the walk, and he just drove past us.
Oh shit. He can't see me. Not now. Before Killen could get another word out, I rushed past him and yanked the curtain shut. I move up to the window, grabbing the cord and pulling the blinds down. I blurt out the first question that comes to mind. He didn't see you, did he?
No, he looked right through us. Like we weren't even there. He had no reason to recognize us, so...
Why the hell didn't he tell me?
I don't know, Natsuki. Why don't you tell him that your dad had his freaking address? Why don't you tell us that, Natsuki? I'm still not getting over that, by the way.
Why the hell didn't she tell me?
I don't know. You didn't ask Sayori. Living with this guy and he's your boyfriend.
Can't someone just be fucking straight with me for once in my life? Where was it?
Just at the bottom of the hill. You know, the big one that leads up to the cliff top.
I've been. Yeah, I know the place. That's like, what, 20 minutes away?
Yeah.
Wait, you sure it was him?
I recognized him. I recognized the car. He was smoking, just like he was the first time when I saw him the first time. It can't not be him.
Oh yeah, that's him alright. That dead-eyed, like Wilmington smoking scumbag piece of shit. Here in town, hunting me for sport. Okay. Now comes the part I really regret. And when the hell were you planning on telling me? He sputters, trying to form an answer.
Whoop. I think that's important. I was working on it. I just...
If you say what I think you're going to say...
I don't know. I thought it'd be better for you.
Yeah. Fucking hell, of course you did it to protect me. That is so you. Killen, you can't keep shit like this from me.
I'm sorry. I knew I had to tell you eventually, but I was just... I was scared.
God, you do know what this means, right? It means you didn't take my running away and lying down.
Of course you fucking wouldn't. Your dad's a very controlling piece of shit. If he wants you to be here at a certain time or else he's gonna beat you, why would he not take your running away lying down? That never made sense to me at all either. You're dumb, and if you really thought that the entire time, you're dumb.
He's out there. He's looking for me. And if I don't leave right now, he will find us. Because he knows where you live, and it's only a matter of time before he does a roll call.
Wait! Don't leave!
Don't leave? Killen, if I stay, you'll be in as much danger as I am. Do you even know what he'd do if he found you with me? I know he doesn't need I know he doesn't need to answer that. The dream probably did it for him.
I have a pretty good idea. Just hear me out, okay? I need you to think logically about this. Oh, that's a first. Hey, Sven. Welcome, buddy. How you been, Sven?
I think logically, huh? Fine.
So, say you leave. Where do you go?
I'm stuck. Unable to put an answer together. Unless...
As much as I hate to say it, there is nowhere else, is there?
There's my mom's family, but...
Too far away?
And the fact that the last time I saw them, they wanted absolutely nothing to do with me, mom, or dad, and... Yeah.
Now, there are only two solutions. Either we stay holed up here for a month,
Don't you dare.
or we go to the police.
I can't help but grimace at the thought. I'm not handing myself into those deadbeats. Not now, not ever. Surely by now, Killen would know better than to float that idea.
I mean, sure he could, Natsuki, but at the same time, your options are rather limited at this point, so. Surviving, Sven? I hear that, Sven. I spent all day surviving myself. Also, anyone who's new to the stream, hit the like button on your way in, fam. Come on. Like, show a man some love. Hit the like button on your way in.
No, absolutely not.
Hey, you're the one preaching to me about how dangerous the man is. How about we go straight to the people whose job is to lock up scumbags like him?
Because I'll never be fucking ready to do that. But I just can't admit that to him, can I?
I mean, I don't know, Noski. You're all about transparency or whatnot. But that would take a lot of you to admit. You feel very uncomfortable with that. Granted, I understand.
He'll think I'm a coward, weak, worthless. And he'd be right. No. I'm not going down this line of thought right now.
She claims to be all about transparency when it's not her. Hypocrisy is fun. Hey, yes, Sven, tell me about it. Noski's been the biggest hypocrite this entire story. And it's a wonder why people don't really like her in this mod.
I need to get him off my back and think. I've said it a million times, Killen, and I'll say it again. They will not do a damn thing. I'll get dragged through the system, the trauma, all of that, all over again. For nothing.
They can't just do that.
Yeah, because you've been so right so far.
Well, fuck you, Natsuki. I mean, that's why you're here. That's why you're here right now, because you thought we were right for a while now. Didn't you? Not to mention the fact that you forgot to tell us that, oh, Dadsuki knows our location. And it was only a matter of time before he showed up. I mean, you're being kind of unfair right now, Natsuki.
They didn't play by the rules and help me when I was 10. So what should I expect them? So why should I expect them to now?
Listen, I'm sorry it happened before. But it's this or he finds us, right? I just don't get it.
You don't need to get it. You just need to listen for me for once.
I understand the fear. Really, I do. But this man is putting your life in danger.
What's new?
I'm scared that you're not getting the help you need because you're afraid of actually making him face the consequences of his actions. Okay, MC, now you're being a dick because that's not your place to say that. This is the second half of the track. You need to separate her. Yeah, Sven, I really like this track. Like, all the Radiohead songs so far, I really enjoy. Which is funny because I never listened to a Radiohead song before I played this mod. So, actually, I need to listen to more Radiohead after finishing this.
I already told you I'm not He shouts at me, drowning out my voice.
It's not good enough, Natsuki!
Oh, fuck you, Killen! Why won't you listen? Why can't you get into that thick skull of yours that I'm not touching the cops with a 10-foot pole? Do I need to make it crystal clear to you why I don't want my life to be dragged out in front of fucking everyone? I need to stop this. I embellish a bit. You call the police, you might as well walk me straight back home. It is a death sentence.
Alright, fine. Let's assume no cops.
Finally. I feel awful for saying that, but I had no other choice. Right?
This is what we call a pro gamer move. Thank you, Sven. What now?
Okay. Set aside the family feud. I remember my aunt and grandmother. They never knew. I mean, sure, they knew Dad was a thieving and cruel piece of filth that stole from them all. And the assholes lumped Mom and I in with him.
Oh, that's pretty shitty.
But they never knew about me, about the abuse. And I know that they'll side with me for this. They have to.
I don't know if the police didn't side with you. Why would your mom's family side with you? I mean, honestly, if we're gonna go down that train of thought.
Mom running would have had to have raised a few eyebrows. And I could finally give them the full story. Okay. Grandma's it is. Just give me enough time to pack. Maybe I could get to my mom's family.
How are you planning to do that? Aren't they like on the other side of the country?
Are you just here to shoot down every glimmer of hope?
Come on, Natsuki.
I don't know! God! I shake my head, racking for ideas. Trains. Book out a journey online and... No, even if Killa was willing to pay for it, it'd be too expensive. God, why were we so careless? I don't know.
Listen. Do you want something to eat?
Now?
Take a few minutes to try and calm down?
Do I want to... You know what? Sure. It's better than going round in circles like this. He nods, disappearing into the kitchen.
There's nothing but dew. Well, Sven, I wonder whose fault that is. You know, being a part of the writing team and all that.
He grabs a couple of bowls and some cereal. Pours in the cereal and then follows up with some milk.
At least he's not one of those people that pours the milk first, then the cereal.
He sets it on the table, silently ushering me over. I sit. Over crunchy nut cornflakes, it dawns on me how screwed we both are. Not only is Dad in town, but he may as very well be on his way here, or even Sayori's.
Your boy wanted everyone to be depressed. Fair enough, Sven. Fair enough. The true tragedy of EMR is that they're eating crunchy nut cornflakes. We're really getting to the real heart of the matter here, aren't we?
Oh God, Sayori. I can't even imagine bringing myself to tell Killen. At least not face to face. So I'm gonna be a fucking coward and write a note and then dip in the morning after. God! I've really fucked this up for everyone, haven't I? If I hadn't listened to him, I could just handle Dad for one more month or however long it took. Then I'd have been free. No calling the cops, no couch surfing, but no killing. The problems his plan has brought about outweighs the good by far, but I'm still trying to see the positives. Killing may be half the reason we're in this mess, but I do care about him.
No honey bunches of oats. No, not heart. We don't have honey bunches of oats money. We have crunchy nut cornflakes money.
I need to stop being horrible to him. Because if I don't, he will push me away just like everyone else. And then, I'll have no one. Before I know it, I've finished my breakfast. I chuck my empty bowl in the sink atop Killen's. Well, back into the ringer. I take a seat on the couch, preparing for the worst. A minute or so goes by with nothing, then...
Can I be honest with you, Natsuki?
Oh, now you're being honest?
Excuse me.
Oh, now you're being honest?
This is like dollar store cardboard? Yeah, this ain't that premium shit. We ain't got that premium money. We on that syrup sandwich shit.
Oh yeah, antagonize him some more, because that'll get you somewhere, idiot. Okay, I'm sorry. Shoot. Please have the answer to all my problems.
Yes, Natsuki, because we definitely had the answer to all your problems so far. We've been doing such a bang-up job, haven't we?
Or at least one of them.
Everything seemed so clear at first. I thought I had everything under control. But now, it's like I can't go a second without imagining how everything will go wrong. And now, I dragged you into it, and I
don't speak up.
Natsuki clearly hates herself and her mentality, but can't really stop herself from lashing out. Well, I know. I mean, you know, it's fun because at this point that she's so riled up and she's so anxious about everything. Natsuki's clearly not in control of her emotions at all. So I can't expect Natsuki to actually be, like in control of herself when the whole time she's been very emotional and very impulsive. But that's just how she is. But a lot of people hate her for that. But I understand that's how she was written. But I guess people can hate how she was written. And what can you really do about that, you know?
Hey, wait. Look, I know I think a cough to get out of going down that rabbit hole. This whole thing might be a mess, but it's our mess. If anything, we dragged each other into this, so don't try to put all the blame on yourself.
Give me a B, give me a P, give me a D. What does that spell? Bipolar. Oh, cool. Oh, Sven, you're cold, man. You're cold, Sven. You got no chill.
Just don't keep stuff like that from me again.
Of course. Total transparency from here on out.
Good. Except I will be transparent to you because I'm an emotional wreck. Right. I know what that means. I'll have to come clean about the addresses. He's gonna hate me for it, but... And it goes both ways. Because we're gonna get nowhere if we keep hiding stuff from each other. He'd hate me more if I didn't, right?
Yes, he would. But either way, you're gonna be screwed. Especially stuff like this. Yeah.
Despite how reassuring that sounds, I can't. I just can't. I know he'll absolutely lose it if I tell him. And after this morning, I'm scared. God, I'm such a fucking hypocrite.
Well, at least she acknowledges the fact that she's a hypocrite. Give me a P, give me a T, give me an S, give me a D. What does that spell? PTSD. Reassuring. Bitch, she's about as reassuring as an air raid siren. He's about as reassuring as an air raid siren. Hey, yo. Yo, man, yo, you guys are killing in the chat. Keep it up, man. Keep it up. This is great.
I lean onto his shoulder for comfort. What do we do, Killen?
Well, you already know our options. Either we wait it out until you turn 18.
Bad.
You try your best to travel 400 or so miles to get to your mom's family.
Better.
Or
He sighs.
Yeah. You wanted me to be honest. I'm being honest. But no matter what, I'm with you.
Really?
Really.
Maybe he would be okay with it. Okay, not okay with it, but he'd still be on my side. Right?
Besides, we only got 32 days to go.
32 days? Try 2.
So, we just have to try to keep our heads down until November.
Maybe then he won't notice us?
Then, there'd be no chance the cops would send you back like they did before.
That's only part of the problem, Killen. Okay, that sounds like a plan.
Well, gee, Natsuki, if it's only part of the problem, why don't you tell him the other part of the problem, Natsuki? Since you're all about being transparent and whatnot. I'm with you. We have determined that was a lie. Well, Sven, MC wanted to be with her. The problem was, Natsuki wasn't going to stick around to be with him.
I'm sure it's a given, but that means no school. Can't risk it.
Oh, yeah. Just, we have to try to keep up with our work. We're gonna take a hit no matter what, but it might help.
Course.
And hey, we might be able to make it something fun.
I think the fun factor depends on the subject, but yeah, I'd like that. I sigh. I love you, Killen.
I love you too. And I'm sorry for not telling you.
Well, it's out there now. I have to drown out my sorrows with some garbage TV, but Killen's yawn puts me off. He can't have been sleeping well with all this on his back. Killen, you should try and get some sleep, like actual sleep. You look pretty desperate for it. And hell, I could do with a little breathing room.
You sure?
I can hold down the fort here. Though, can I borrow your phone?
I swear to God, I'm gonna show Nowski some 50 caliber fun in a second. Hey, yo. Hey, Sven. Sven. Sven's popping off. Also, Sven, you should have been in the voice chat in the Wretched Team Discord last night. We had a fun time in there, Sven. Why?
I'm gonna talk to Sayori. Tell her we're not gonna be in school for the foreseeable future.
Oh, sure.
He hands me his mobile.
I was with the husband, sorry. Oh, well, no, Sven, you have a life to live. That's okay, Sven. You know, you're doing your thing. There's a charger down in the back of the TV somewhere.
I pull myself up from the couch, heading over to the TV and poking around for it. Before long, I find it plugged into one of the USB ports. I didn't know TVs had USB ports.
Oh, they do now. It's one of those newer TVs, I imagine.
When I turn back, I see Killen, his eyes shut. I better not disturb him. Heading back to the kitchen, I start fiddling with his phone.
So Squidward's Toenail is now playing Team Fortress 2.
1105. Sneaky. Kinda weird, but it's cute. Really him.
Yeah, making his passcode your fucking birthday. Dog, that's some simp behavior. I only have 0 life, but I get you. Get it cause she's poor. Laugh at the reference. The reference cause she's poor.
Okay, now to call Sayori. I scroll through his short contact list, quickly landing on her name. It rings. And rings. And okay, she's probably not gonna pick up. Instead, I opt to leave a text. Hey, Sayori, it's not. Can you do me and Killen a huge favor and pick up our homework for today? We won't be able to go to school for a while, so we want to stay caught up.
I guess kisses.
One more thing. And can we talk later? There we go.
It's cute, really him. You mean a simping quasi-stalker with a hero complex? Ah yes, Sven, my hero. My absolute hero, this guy.
Just as I'm about to put the phone down, I'm overwhelmed with curiosity. I read up a little. Oh, hey Killen. Can't hang out, sorry.
Oh, can't hang out, sorry. Out with not right now.
Oh, yay! Have fun, KK. It's like he can read her mind. There really are 2 peas in the pod.
Oh, you want to control my life and be borderline obsessive over me? Take me now, you hunk. Hey, Sven, that's how Oliver wrote in the original MC, in the original exit music with fucking dump truck not skiing everything. So hell, why change things now? It seemed to work so well in the past.
I consider setting the phone down on the table, but I'm caught off guard by my own yawn.
Stop! Stop! I do not want to remember the dump truck. You know, Evan, I agree 110%. Sven being here makes everything better. That's why I was happy Sven didn't even show up.
Maybe I should make like Killen and try to catch up on the sleep I missed. Can use the phone for an alarm. Not like I'll miss anything.
Yeah, man, keep it up in the chat, man. You guys are like half the reason that this is so much fun to do. Like, seriously.
The gentle pitter-patter on the window acts as an alarm. Reaching around, I grab Killen's phone off the table. Straight away, I notice a new notification.
Maybe I should make like MC and kill myself. Hey yo, Sven. Sven, man.
A message from Sayori. Well, a couple. Hey, yeah, I could try and pick up your your guys' homework, but I don't know what higher subjects you guys took. Not even Killen's. If I remember correctly, you do have history, right? And I know you both do the normal stuff like math and English. If you could message me both your schedules, then I could probably do more to help. Then about 5 minutes ago. Sorry, I can only get your history stuff, and both use some math. Boring as hell, lol. I'm on my way home though, so I'll be able to drop it off for you two. Oh crap, she'll be here any second. Clambering off the futon, I shoot her a reply. Just knock, I'll be there. Making my way downstairs, I cautiously unlock the door in anticipation. Da-na-na-na-na.
Or he could be a plumber, unclog holes. You know what? Scratch that.
Sure enough, a figure starts making her way along the porch, coming to a stop outside the door.
Knockity knock knock knock.
Just in case, I peep through the peephole. Yep, yeah, it's her. I open the door, wordlessly usher her in, and shut it behind me, locking it back up in the process. Hey! Hey, Sayori. Well, as promised. From her backpack, she hands me a few stapled pages and 2 loose sheets of paper. The sheets are the math worksheets, and the stapled ones are your history stuff. I'm pretty sure I nearly fell asleep trying to wrap my head around it. I give them a quick skim, groaning internally at Industrial Revolution. Thank you, Sayori. You've done us both a massive favor.
There will be no hole unclogging this mod unless we want the Chris Hansen ending. Yo, Sven, that'd be crazy. Like, MC just comes home after one day, and you see Chris Henson sitting in a chair backwards. He's like, son, have a seat. It's time for an intervention. The Industrial Revolution and its consequences have been... Skip!
Hey, where's Killen anyway? Oh,
Damn it, you beat me to it!
He's behind you. She has a 180, finding Killen passed out on the couch.
I heard that phone you fucked. That was actually my tablet. My phone was on silent. It's actually quite embarrassing. You heard that actually. That was my tablet going off. Dude, that's just very embarrassing. I'm sorry guys. You guys just stop watching the stream. It's just so unprofessional. You guys obviously need to be watching somebody way more professional than me. I only barely heard it. But you know, Sven, you have some good ears though, or some good headphones, either or.
Aww.
Cringe stream, shaking my head.
Yeah. Can we move this into the kitchen?
Why did I buy this ringtone? I didn't buy that ringtone. That's the funny part. It came with the tablet.
Oh, sure. I don't want him to wake up. I don't want to wake him up. Oh, who am I kidding? I don't want him to overhear this.
This is my Sennheiser's little user for music production. Oh, okay, so you got... Well, that makes sense. You're a music producer, so you need to have good quality. You need to have good quality audio gear. Makes sense.
Sayori leans herself up against the countertop as I take my seat over one of the stools. I'm going to tell her everything. And I mean everything. Because if I can't tell Killen, which I can't...
Why can't you tell him? If you could tell Sayori? I don't know. Yeah, they got monkey emojis. Oh, I guess... Well, we learn something new every day, Evan.
The least I could do is open up to someone before I disappear. Sayori? What's up? Did you and Killen see my dad on Monday? Her gulping confirms what I already knew. Oh, yeah. Killen was the one that recognized him. He had a full-on... I don't even know what to call it. It looked worse than a panic attack. It was horrible. I thought he was having a heart attack or something. I was this close to calling an ambulance, but he begged me not to. Just wanted to get home and make sure you were okay. God. I glanced in the direction of the living room. That explains this morning, then. This morning? He must have woken up about 5-ish in the morning, screaming like a crazy person. I thought he was being, like, attacked or something. But no, it was some nightmare. Clearly scared the shit out of him. Then I asked him what was up, and he told me he saw Dad. Sayori's a little lost for words. She seems about ready to rush back into the living room and launch Killen into a hug.
Natsuki avoids conflict like when it's her fault and or when she expects to be criticized. Oh, because Sayori won't yell at her. I mean, you know, Sven, that makes sense that Natsuki will want to avoid conflict because why wouldn't she? Like, that's the last thing she needs is to be yelled at, but it also makes her more of a hypocrite because she's willing to yell and confront MC when he's doing something wrong. But when he gets a chance to criticize her, she can't handle that. We're just living in a world... Precisely! We're just living in one big world of hypocrisy. Grand.
That's... He needs to see someone. I agree. But I need you to help. When I'm gone, can you try and get him to... Wait, Natsuki. What do you mean by that? Huh? When I'm gone, you said. Where are you going? When are you... Fuck. Okay, that's it. I've sucked my teeth in. There's no going back now. It'll really hurt her.
Oh, you don't think it'll hurt your boyfriend sleeping in the living room? You don't think that's gonna hurt him? You're more concerned about how Sayori's gonna feel?
But it's gonna happen either way when I leave. The least I can do is give her some warning.
Therapy for literally everyone. She's a very flawed character, as is MC. Anger management classes for MC Wayne. Hey man, listen. Listen. This is Doki Doki exit music, where everybody is literally fucking broken.
Okay, fine. I'll explain. But you have to promise not to tell Killen about this. Please. Her pause unnerves me, but I'm in too deep to back out now.
That's what she said. For a film.
Natsuki, I really don't like keeping your secrets from each other.
Everyone in the story needs Jesus. May or may not actually need Jesus. Well, Sven, they need something. Clearly. They need something.
I shouldn't be stuck in the middle like this.
Yo, is that Steelers wheel reference? I shouldn't be stuck in the middle with you.
If you don't want to tell Killen, that's up to you. But you can't force me to lie to him too. You're being fucking unfair. Sorry, he will not let me leave if I tell him.
They need like 14 ounces of premium black tar heroin. Hey. Yo, it's Sven. Alright, Sven. Come on. Alright, Sven.
I love Killen, but you know how he is. How he is? What are you talking about? He's very protective. Yeah, I kinda get what you mean.
Credits DLC universe, I see it as being a dealer. Like then you eat. Evil Breaking Bad be like, fixing good, fixing good! No, you know how many billions of Americans die from marijuana overdoses every year? My cousin died from a marijuana overdose. He said, the last thing he said was, remember to respect the troops. So, to this day I respect the troops in his honor after the marijuana overdose.
You do? I mean, yeah. He's like a dog that follows you around everywhere. The dog loves you and just wants to make sure you're okay, but you know, maybe not when you're trying to pee. I stifle a small giggle. Wow. I didn't expect her to get it like I do. Well, I mean, Syra just gets people in general in this mod. Syra is like honestly one of the most relatable people in this mod after, you know, not dying. So, I give Syra credit for being very, you know, like, just getting it. This may be easier to sell to her. This may be easier to sell to her than I thought. I don't mean any of this in a bad way, mind you. I know. I mean, if he wasn't so vigilant, I'd still be back home, and you'd probably be dead. Well, that's blunt. But you're right. Also, I was getting no chill. She's like, yeah, if it wasn't for him, you'd be fucking dead, and I'd be at home. And Syra's like, well, that was rude, but you're right. Doki look close. Syra looks baked herself. She looks like enjoying herself every once in a while. Syra looks like a lot of things all at the same time right now. I really can't describe it. I know it's gonna hurt him. I know it's gonna hurt him either way. But it's either I leave without telling him and it destroys him, or I tell him, leave anyway, and he thinks there's something he could have done. I'm not trying to convince you to be on my side here. I just need you to be there for him when I'm gone. Since you've been gone. You still haven't told me where you're going. If you're, you know... What? No, nothing like that. Syra sighs, then meets my eyes. You don't have to lie to me, you know. If anyone knows about that kind of thing, it's me. So I'm not lying. Okay. Look, sorry. I want to get back on track. I know you'll hate me for making you do this, but he cannot know. You understand? I'm screwed. I'm actually screwed. And not in the fun way. What? How come? He's looking after you, right? Yeah, but... Okay. Crap. You have to swear to me you're not gonna breathe a word of this to Killen. Not just Killen, anyone. Got it? And Syra be like, yeah, I guess. I mean, you're not really giving me much of a choice here. Like,
Come on, you're fucking Doki. This is getting fucking ridiculous. Fucking hell, Jake. Did you just say not the fuck? Hey, Sven, I gotta lighten the mood, Sven. Come on, man. They're like Doki and Siren being really depressing right now. I'm just trying to make things. I'm just trying to lighten up things, man. Come on, Sven. Didn't remember cover of Since You Were Gone. Now play in my head. You're welcome and on heart.
Okay. I won't tell him. Swear on it, please. I swear. Thank you. Thank God. Siren has guilt painted on her face. Take your time, Natsuki. Say the fucking words. Get it out there. I heave, preparing to bite the bullet. Okay. You remember over the summer break, me, Monica, and Yuri all came to yours for a sleepover? Yeah? Well, you know what my dad's like now. He wanted to know everything I was getting up to. Oh. Siren grips the edge of her blazer tightly. Are you saying? I had to give him your address and your name. Like an audit. And a couple of Sundays ago, I came here to bake cupcakes with Killer for the festival. Oh God.
Funniest dog now playing Balloon Tower Defense 6.
Now am I utter... I don't even think there are even words to describe it. Point is, I wasn't thinking straight. Everything went by so fast. I never thought Dad would think of here when Killen brought the plan up.
It gets worse, I'm gay.
I guess it was because I was scared that he put it
I was scared that it put him off of letting me stay here. But okay, but see, here's the problem. Here's one of the main problems I had. And Sven, I know we talked about this, Sven, but this is still one of the biggest problems I had with this whole story that I can't let go. Also, wait a second. No, clearly. Stream is clearly still working. Okay, anyway, like I was saying, it's still one of the biggest problems I have. Natsuki knew that her dad had the address, but in the heat of the moment when they came with the plan, she forgot. But as soon as Natsuki got to his house, she remembered and didn't say anything about it. And Natsuki was saying, oh, I didn't say anything about it because I was afraid he let me stay here. But then weren't you bitching it to him saying that this was an entirely bad plan from the start? So your logic here doesn't even make any sense at all, Natsuki. So what the hell? You're not making any sense at all, to the point where this is actually getting very annoying. She forgot. Yeah, that's the answer to everything, Evan. She forgot. Oh my god, she forgot. I'm like, okay, I guess, but I'm like, freaking heck, dude. This is really stupid. And I really, I'm gonna make a sins video. I know Firth is doing this, but I'm gonna do my own sins video because there's some things I want to say.
And even then, up until Dad showing up in fucking town, I didn't think he'd even ever put 2 and 2 together because, you know, he's not exactly a rocket scientist.
Well, if he was smart enough to ask for the addresses of your friends and their names, don't you think he would have thought, Natsuki disappeared. Where could she have gone? Well, they checked the list of the people she went to go hang out with in the past. Maybe they might know something if, I don't know, she might be staying with them. Worth a shot. Especially if, I don't know, he fucking breaks into the MC's house toward the end of the exit music. Datsuki's just a gamer. He's smart. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure out that your teenage daughter could have ran off to one of her friends.
But now, it's only a matter of time before he checks here. And I cannot be here when that happens. Because if I am, Killen, I'm scared for him. I'm scared Dad'll words catch and stick in my throat. I can't even get them out. Oh. Yeah. So, I have an idea. My mom's family, my aunt and grandma, live way out of town. Like, on the other side of the country.
What country, you may be asking? Don't know. Does it matter to the story? Not at all. But people still complain about it. I mean, that's kind of exactly what he does.
I mean, it'll be one hell of a journey, but if I can get there, I'll be safe enough. I leave out the part that involves him hating my entire side of the family. Makes it sound more solid than it is.
Which is pretty deceitful, miss. I want to be all about transparency from here on out. And you're really banking on the fact that your mom's family will actually want to take you. What the hell happened if you made it all the way there and they didn't want to take you? Then what would you do? You'd be stuck. Granted, you'd be 400 miles away from your dad. But you'd be 400 miles away from your dad and everybody that cared about you with no other plan in sight and no money.
I haven't spoken to them in years, but...
Na's plan is mostly made up on the spot and she blames others for her own lack of planning. So in other words, Sven, she's a hypocrite. Great writing. 10 out of 10 writing. I'll at least give this credit, Sven. At least Natsuki's consistent in her logic. Natsuki's been consistent from the start of this mod to the end of the mod. And I'll give respect to the fact that she's been consistent.
They'll side with me here. So if I can just get there, I'll be gone if Dad ever does come knocking here. And Killen will be safe.
Really? I mean, will he be safe? Your dad could still break down the door, come to the MC, but like, where's my fucking daughter, you prick? And just start beating the crap out of him until he says something. Or doesn't. Either way, Killen could still get fucked up, so. That's not really a writing fault, that's a character fault. That's why, Sven, that's why I said that the writing made Natsuki consistent. It's just that Natsuki is consistently a flawed character to the point where her character flaws are like really annoying. But hey, like I said, it's not really your guys' fault. It's just how Natsuki's portraying this by, you know. But that's not really your fault. That's just Natsuki as a character.
Sayuri takes a second to get her thoughts together, slowly standing up. I stand as well, gauging her reaction.
Play pink eyes and let it all out. Yo, I'm not that far gone, Sven. I don't hate Natsuki that badly.
Before I know it, she's hugging me tightly. Her breath comes in hitches, and her tears warmly stain my sleeve. I can't bring myself to return it. This is all my fault. But I end up doing so anyway. And from it, a pressure that was just within me bursts. I quickly find tears running down my cheeks too. I grip her tighter. Natsuki. I'm sorry, okay? Are you sure this is... I don't really have a lot of options here. I'll miss them. All of them. Even Yuri, as much as we thought. It weighs on me how much I'm hurting my friends by doing this. I haven't been able to make up with Monica. To take back the shit I said. And Killen. But I have to do this. To keep them safe. To keep him safe. Sayuri lets go after a while. A moment, rather. She sniffles, her face wet, as she grabs one of Killen's kitchen towels.
Rude! Using my kitchen towels to wipe your tears? Get your own kitchen towels! The mod gave me pink eye. That mod gave me pink eye.
Are you okay? Are you okay? She nods, blowing her nose out before continuing. First, from what you said, he knows where I live, too. So, not? Am I in danger? Because I think I deserve to know. God. Yes. Yes, you are. But he won't care as long as there's no evidence that I'm there, right?
I don't know, Natsuki. You're being pretty selfish right now. Come to think of it, Natsuki. Natsuki used one of MC's kitchen towels, tried to make like Michael Jackson, and beat it.
You should be okay. Dad always liked to settle things himself.
Oh! Translation, Dad likes to go around and beat the crap out of people when he doesn't get his way.
Dad don't get anyone else involved. Just, if he knows Killen was keeping me here. Well, I guess that brings me to my second thing. You need to tell Killen. Sorry, I can't. I can't just... No, Knots. This will destroy him. And I'll be the one picking up the pieces. That's why I can't... God, you two...
Yo, Cyrus about to go on a tear. Dead Suki Michael Myers confirmed. Well, it is almost Halloween, Sven. Also, Cyrus about to rip into Natsuki and be like, you two fucking deserve each other, you fucking worthless pieces of shit. You both are just causing each other to go down a downward fucking spiral of endless misery and psychological damage. Oh, wait, damn, son. Even Cyrus is so fucking done with these assholes. That's what that's how I'm saying.
She sighs and she shakes her head. Why can't you just be honest with each other? Sorry, you and I both know how messed up Killen is from all this.
Oh, so you're just looking out for him now, Natsuki? That's what it is? You're just looking out for him? Because as far as I'm concerned, you're being very selfish right now, but only thinking about yourself and neglecting the other people that your actions are affecting right now. Sayori being the audience right now. Basically, Sven.
I am not throwing the, oh, by the way, my dad knows where you live on his plate too. I know, and I understand that. This is a horrible situation. Keeping things from him? Heck, outright lying to him? It isn't how you fix things. But I can't see any other way that won't. Things have to change. She wipes the last of her tears from her face and takes a deep breath in. As much as this hurts, I'll do what I can to help. Thank you.
You know what? This makes me all the more upset about what happens at the end of the base story. Based on how much Sayori bends over backwards to help the main character and Natsuki through everything. And the fact that Yuri just fucking leaves at the end because Yuri had her own life to live, quote unquote. Actually, this story is more of a tragedy about Sayori, if anything, if you all really think about it. Also, Natsuki is so afraid of MC's reaction that she's going behind his back to avoid telling him everything. Sounds like she's avoiding abusive behavior. Well, you know what's fun? I mean, it makes sense. Like you said, it makes sense because, you know, she's an abuse victim. But at the same time, it also makes her a colossal hypocrite. Oh, it's not just moving on. Wait until the last parallel. Alright.
So, how are you gonna get to your aunt's? I don't know yet. I was hoping you might be able to help. Any kind of transportation I could think of is pretty much out of the question. Even with, like, all of mine and Killen's money put together, a train wouldn't be enough. And on top of that, I'll never be allowed a passport, so flying's a no-go. What about a coach? They're like the budget option, right? I'm only mentioning it because I remember a couple years ago, Mom and I went on vacation. We took the coach to... Yeah, even further than you. We had to change coaches like 3 times and nearly took a whole day. But we got there. And I think it was cheap. I don't know, I wish I could remember. I can ask my mom if you want. Crap, I don't know. I want to let someone else get in on this. I've overshared already, and God knows what Sayori must be thinking right now. What she thinks about me.
I mean, Natsuki, at this point, does that really matter? Like, you're just trying to escape right now. You could think about what other people think of you later.
But I'm out of options. Okay, ask her. Because if that can work, God, I might actually have a chance. I'll ask her when I'm not being yelled at to come home. Better to catch her in a good mood. Thanks. This will mean the world to me. Nah, just don't worry about it. Just keep in touch with me, okay? And, what do I tell Yuri or Monica? Since they don't, you know... I don't know. Make up whatever you... We're interrupted by the buzzing of a phone. I instantly go for Kellen's, but Sayori pulls hers out of her pocket. Speak of the devil. Yep, right on cue. Swear, 5 minutes late and I get this. I gotta go home. Can we keep this up over text? I shake my head. It's Kellen's phone. He'd see it. Just hold out till tomorrow, okay? Come over to my place early. I'll be up and awake for my walk. And more importantly, Kellen won't be there. We'll figure something out in the morning, and hopefully by the evening, you'll be on your way. Okay. Thanks again. Sayori looks at her feet, shaking her head slightly. I feel horrible for doing this. I've lied to him and everyone about my thoughts before. I had to learn to speak honestly about how I was feeling.
Well, Sayori, you have something called character development, and that's not allowed in this. That's not allowed in the story. The real bitch of EMR is Sayori's mom.
And it was working. And now I'm back to lying again. Sayori sighs heavily before she wraps me in another hug. I just hope this is worth it. It is. Alright. She pulls back, putting her hand on my shoulders.
Poor Sayori.
Listen, you'll be okay. Killa will be safe. Things will change, and not for the better, but we'll be okay. We can do this.
Haha! Haha! Yeah. Subtle foreshadowing is obvious.
Yeah. She releases me and looks at the door. Look, I really gotta get going. Please look after Killen tonight. I'll take care of him once you're gone. And leave him a note or something. A note? The thought of putting pen to paper makes me feel dizzy, but I owe it to him. He'd appreciate it more coming from you. I will. Thanks, Sayori. I follow Sayori to the living room and she hastily unlocks the door and exits the house.
Are you Kill will be safe. Are you sure about that? like the John Cena meme where he pulls back the screen. Are you sure about that? No. No.
Locking back up after her, I return to one of the seats opposite the couch and sit. I reach for the remote, looking for something to tune out to. The TV blares loudly and Killen begins to stir.
Hi. What's the time?
I glance at the TV's home menu. 4:30.
Great. Sorry I slept so long.
You needed it.
What are you watching? Dad, what the hell? That doesn't sound right at all. Eye is late. Hello, true American gamer. Better late than never, I always say. What are you watching?
Don't know, really. Just channel surfing. How are you feeling? He scooches up, trying to make space for me on the couch. I take my place next to him.
Still a little tired.
You want a coffee?
Sure. You having one too?
Nah, I'll stick to the hot chocolate. If that's alright.
Don't know how much we got left, but go for it. Everything good? Yeah, I was checking this. I was checking the stream because YouTube was saying that like it wasn't receiving any data, so I had to check to make sure everything was okay. But everything's okay, Sven. Just just the life of being a struggle streamer.
I make my way to the kitchen. I effortlessly dump a sachet of hot chocolate into the nearest clean mug and carefully dose just the right amount of coffee into Killen's, well, my pink mug. The kettle simmers for a minute before I top up the drinks with boiling water.
Sometimes the stream pauses on my end, but it's not really a big deal. I'm sorry about that. Like it like comes and goes, honestly. That may be because my family is here and they're also using the Wi-Fi. So, but I think we're gonna be good for now.
Let me open the fridge and notice the lightness of the milk carton.
You can tell Oliver wrote most of this parallel here. I'm gonna stream tripping backwards later. He likes more lengthy lines. Oh, that's good to know, Sven. Also, Evan, put your channel in the chat so I can come watch you stream tripping backwards later. I've already played it, and like I said, I adored it, so I'd love to see you play it.
I rattle around and sure enough, it's near empty. The last of it goes to Kellen. I bring them both back to in the living room, first handing him his coffee before placing my hot chocolate on the table.
What'd I miss?
Crap. I consider not even bothering with the homework, considering the fact that I'll be gone in the next few days. But not only did I mention it to him earlier, I owe it to him to at least try. Not much. Sari came over and dropped off some of our homework for us.
Right. Oh, what else we got?
Yeah, we got some history to catch up on, and we both got the same math sheet.
Alright, let me grab the link real quick. Yeah, Evan, you can put it here, and you could also put it in the Discord too, just in case I miss it. Ugh.
He doesn't seem too pleased.
Of course not, it's fucking math.
Betting it's the math, I try to encourage him. At least we're kind of prepared for the math, right?
I guess so. Still, it's just, ugh. It was hard enough when it was just numbers. Hey, I can't promise to be much help, but do you need a hand with the history stuff?
Is he? I just looking for a reason to avoid the math.
No. Okay, yeah.
Figured.
But I will actually try.
Trying to dodge it, more like.
And I'll resist the urge to look it up.
Okay, that sounds great. Better than doing literally nothing at all.
Or the both of us sitting in silence.
Yeah.
So, what do you have for history?
I rifle through the notes on the coffee table, eventually spotting my sheets. Looks like the first big chapter assessment. The speed of progress, the Industrial Revolution.
Fun! Alright, I'll drop it there once I start. Thank you, Evan, I appreciate that.
I imitate a yawn, stretching my arms above my head.
Hey, come on. It'd be a hell of a lot more interesting than math.
That's not setting the bar very high.
It is probably more interesting than half the stuff we learn in school, period.
Really?
Sure. I mean, everything we have today is mostly thanks to inventions and ideas that came from that time period.
Suddenly, watching paint dry sounds appealing.
Cars, TVs, phones, even some of the first. Oh, very funny.
Jeez, you sound just like my history teacher. That guy never fails to put me asleep.
At least I'm a little more enthusiastic about it. I swear, most of our teachers seem like they're just on autopilot half the time.
They have to talk about the same crap to a bunch of uninterested children for years on end. Of course they tune out. I mean, they get paid to do it, and it's not like that's enough to even... And even that's not enough to at least pretend they care. Where did that come from?
It came from the writer. The writer was venting.
Anyway, the assessment. Sorry.
MC is a simp for technology.
It's the usual. Regurgitate a few facts, memorize specific years about the end chapter test, and it looks like I need to write a short essay.
You got a title for it?
Yep, right here. Where can we still see the impacts of the Industrial Revolution today? Hey, it looks like your little lecture will come in handy for this.
Not much of a snooze fest now. Not much of a snooze fest now.
I'll be bored in my mind the entire time, but I think I can handle it.
MC and Teg Krasinski got something going on. Don't let me know about it. Alright then, we'll start at the beginning. Is this the end? Please be the end. Nope. But I feel like I'm close though.
It's done. I thought it'd never end. Kellen, clearly also sick of it, stands up and reaches his hands out to the ceiling.
Well, that wasn't that bad, was it?
You're the one to talk. I had to do the work and listen to your droning.
Sounds like you're in a need for a break too.
I could probably do with one, but we're almost done. Compared to the essay, this math worksheet is nothing. Kellen crashes down on the couch and slumps over the coffee table.
Come on, 5 minutes?
Ugh, alright, fine. 5 minutes.
From out of nowhere, he... Oh, read that myself.
From out of nowhere, he pulls me into a hug. I return it, relieved to get a brief glimpse of his warmth. But we can't waste time with this stuff. You can't waste time with this stuff.
I mean, we have all evening, and it's just the math sheet now.
Not even close. The history and math sheets were all Sari could pick up for us. Hell, apparently it was a real pain for her to get what she could. She didn't know your timetable all that well, and I don't even mention history to her in passing. So I gave her my timetable earlier. She should be able to get everything then. But you have to give her yours at some point.
Oh, I could text that to her right now. But God, she's really going out of her way for us.
Yeah. It's really kind of her. And we talked. Here goes. Sorry to get a little grim here, but she's really worried about you. And after what she told me about Monday and what happened this morning, I am too.
I'm not the one you should be worrying about, Natsuki. I'm doing, well enough. Bullshit you are! Hell, I'm more worried for you and her.
I don't believe for a second that he's well enough.
Kind of funny, isn't it? Yeah, you look like this is a big fucking joke you do right now. You look like this is one big kiki haha moment right now. So a brief episode worth is all she needs, so she's gonna wear his skin like a tauntaun. It's like a worried triangle.
I'm not sure I call it funny.
Well, you know what I'm getting at. It's strange. Hugo Strange.
Yeah, it's strange. Doctor Strange.
But listen, we've talked about it, and we've both talked to Sari about it. I think the three of us need to have one big talk.
Yeah. I don't have time.
Let's call it tomorrow.
Not tomorrow. Not ever. Sounds good. Now, math?
Ugh, really?
And with that, I could safely drop the pretense. Well, it's not like we can't come back to it a little later, I suppose.
Thank you.
You're a persistent one, you know that?
Well, you love me anyway, don't you?
Trying to match his cheekiness, I reach over and kiss him on the cheek. Check back later and I might say yes.
Gee, thanks.
With nothing else lined up, I reach for the TV remote, switch it on, and begin looking. I land on an all too familiar property-based reality show. It's shit enough. If I could just get some time alone and call Sayori. I'm sorry, Kellen. But maybe I don't. I feel the weight of responsibility on my shoulders. If I leave, I'll probably never see Kellen again. He'd hate me for lying to him and for putting him in my dad's sightline. But if I stay, for just one more day, I'll have more time to plan and to prepare. I'll be more ready. And I'll be able to spend another day with him. For all the shit I've given him, I love him to death. God. Making in my mind, I wrap my arms around him and try to relax myself. We sit together watching the series, happy to be with each other. Up to as we could stay just like this, forever. I lay my head on his shoulder and close my eyes.
It is pretty shitty of Natsuki to just like try to just manipulate him with her feminine wiles, just to put him at a sense of ease before just dipping. But it seems like she genuinely wanted to stay, but I guess she just changes her mind at this point. Yes, not. You get it. You're going to Brazil. Nothing bad ever happens in Brazil, Sven.
What? What? Oh God. Shit. What am I doing here? Through the pitter-pat of the rain, I managed to make out birds chirping. I quickly look out the window to see it's still mostly dark outside. Good. Means it's still early morning. But I need to go before the sun comes up. I need to get a solid plan in place first. No, I don't have the time. I just hope Sayori's up. Slowly backing myself out from under Killen's arm, I creep upstairs. Sneaking into my room, I wheel my suitcase to the center of the room and begin lamenting my idiotic choice. What the fuck was I thinking? Putting him in danger, again. I seriously can't help myself, can I? Article after article of clothing is dumped in the case. Weird shit, weird shirt, pink skirt, shorts. Even my school uniform. It's not like I'm gonna need it where I'm going. But I can't leave a trace of evidence here. Cat shirt, gloves, scarf.
I hate when that happens, damn.
Scarf. God, why'd you have to make this so hard, Kellen? I can't just... No. Steal the heart. I have to. For his safety. And for my sanity. It takes a couple minutes of packing, but... that's everything. Ready to go.
I love how the dawn slowly fades in from there. It reminds me of Sophie from Cry of Fear. I noticed that too, Sven, that the dawn was just coming, fading in. That was actually a